Well, hello, Animation 2. We're going to go over how to add in ease in and ease out using Animate. So here is Animate. Now this would be for the project, well, this would be literally for anything, but for our project, we're going to have photographs that are moving, right? And then creating nice movement. But sometimes that movement can be a little bit robotic. And let me show you what I mean by that. I'm going to draw a circle. It's a circle. It's a very, very, very nice circle. I'm actually going to duplicate this layer. Let's duplicate it because I want two circles. And this circle I'm going to put down here. Nice. I have two circles. Yay. All right. So what I'm going to do with this first one, the top one, let's put that one on top so that way I know. All right. I'm going to make that a motion tween, and I'm going to animate that moving just from one side of, actually, you know what? Yeah, one side of the canvas to the other side. Hold down Shift so that way it goes in a straight line. Now I have this movement. I feel like that probably lasts too long. Let's grab the end of these. Let's move that to 1 second. That works for me. Better. Cool. Nice. All right. So let me get rid of these layers because we don't need that. Remove frames. Yay. And on this one, I'm going to do the exact same thing. And I'm going to create a motion tween. And I'm going to move that over here. The same thing. Okay? So they both do the exact same thing. But do you feel how robotic that feels? It's just point A to point B, right? So on the top one, I'm going to leave that alone. I want that to be like what it is without any easing in and easing out. But on the bottom one, I'm going to double click here. And you get this graph. And this graph is a nice graph. It's a very, very, very nice graph. If I click on holding down, I think it's Option. Yeah, if I hold down Option and click on that and drag out, I can drag out what we call a Bezier handle. That is a Bezier handle. And this controls the speed of that movement or the rate in which it moves during that time. And so you'll see an example. I'm going to do both sides. I'm going to click, drag out the Bezier handle. And I'm going to do it till I get this nice little S curve. And that's what we call like an S curve. See that? See that? Let's look at the difference. Ready? Do you see how it slows and then speeds up? We ramp up speed and then slows back down. And if you compare it to, let's do a test movie. Oh no. You can feel how like this one actually has this fluid motion to it. There is like physics happening here. It is being accelerating and then slowing down, like a car, like speeding up and then slamming on the brakes. Whereas in this one is just very robotic. It is just from point A to point B, point A to point B. So where this comes in really handy is with, just creating nice organic movements. So if I were to take this one down here that I had this Bezier handle to, I can do a lot of different things. So you can, let's do this. I'm going to add in, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? Let's see, drag this, there, this, there. No, missed, yeah. Let's see, looking good? Great. Let's add this in, and I'm going to add in a couple more layers. So insert a frame, yeah. And from here, I'm going to go just back. I'm just going to take it back. So both of them go there and then come back. So you can see that difference between that movement there and that movement back. Well, I'm going to go here. I'm going to add in another layer. Let's see. Hold down Option again, and then click and drag out that Bezier handle. Click and drag out that Bezier handle, holding down Option. Right? I get this like what we call a bell curve. Now I got my bell curve. Looking nice. All right, let's see. Okay, so again, we're changing the speed in which things are moving, and you do that with easing in and easing out, and that's what this is called. Now you can come down here to Add Ease, and you get a couple of pre-made easing in and easing out, and you can see like, this one's more or less that S curve that we created. Sometimes there's wonky ones like a bouncing where it's losing physics. or a bounce in, which looks a little silly. Spring. Some of these are pre-made. I don't think a lot of them work. You can come in here and customize your own where you can actually add a whole bunch of these anchor points and then do some kind of like wonky movement if you want. Let's see. You ready? Let's see like this, what this would look like. Well, that was really bad. We should never do that again, okay? So if you're doing a photograph, right, and maybe you want it to slowly start to get bigger, you know, and then it slowly comes to a stop. This is how you would do it, by adding in ease in and ease out. We're going to be using easing in and easing out a lot, so definitely include it in this project, okay? Thank you.